So when it comes time to sit down and do some retirement planning, there's typically one question at the top of the list, and that is, how do I compare? Marcus Warren is here to explain. Marcus, of course, is a financial author, advisor, radio show host here in Louisville, helping people prepare for retirement. So Marcus, is this something that you guys get asked a lot?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where people always want to know how they compare to their peer group. So if someone's 10, 15 years away from retirement, they want to know if they're in the same ballpark. If someone's 1 or 2 years away, they always want to know if they're in the same ballpark. And I always say this though, comparison is the thief of joy. You may feel good about yourself, but then you happen to look over and the grass it seems greener, but it's not always greener.
Well, it's probably just not a very good measurement of a success.
No, because especially in retirement planning, because everyone has different needs. If someone is in that accumulation phase and they're trying to build up their nest egg, you can't compare yourself to somebody who is pretty much right at the precipice of retiring, but people do it all the time. And I always say this, you need to sit down with a good fiduciary advisor, find out where you are, find out where you want to be, and then develop that plan to get there. And once you have your own plan, you need to stick to that plan. And the problem is most people always want to look at how the market's doing and compare it to their plan, how their neighbor's doing and compare it to their plan. And the whole thing is that when you develop a plan that fits your needs, just stick to it.
Do you find that people are generally better off than they think?
No, I don't. And there's a reason for that. Most of the time, people haven't sat down and they haven't mapped out a budget for retirement. And then there's the emotions. There's two emotions that generally drive the market and drives people reaction, and that is fear and greed. And when people utilize fear and greed or think about fear and greed, it causes them to do the wrong thing. They do it at the wrong time, and they do it all the time. So I'll give you an example. So generally, when you invest, you're supposed to buy low and you're supposed to sell high. But when those emotions kick in, you tend to do the opposite. When the market's dropping, people get scared, they get fearful, they want to jump out. And then they don't want to get back in until the market starts to move back up. And then that's when they get greedy. And it causes them to get in this perpetual cycle of doing the opposite. They tend to buy high and they tend to sell low. And so when you ask the question, do most people think that they're generally better off? The whole thing is no, if you don't have a plan, a lot of times you're not, because you're just kind of winging it, and you cannot wing it in retirement.
Yeah, that makes sense. So if you've ever wondered where you stand with retirement, are you on track to secure a successful retirement? You can actually find out today by getting a retirement snapshot. The first 10 callers today will get one for free. The number to call is 339-8255. One more time, 339-8255. So Marcus, tell us a little bit more about this snapshot.
So the retirement snapshot is really just a way to see how prepared you are for retirement. Come into the office, quick meeting. We basically find out where you are. We ask you where you want to be, and then we'll let you know if you're on track to get there. If you're not, then you're going to have to make some corrections there and get on track. But if you are, we'll let you know that too.
So valuable service there. It's complimentary retirement snapshot. If you're interested, the number is 339-8255. You must be nearing retirement or already retired to qualify. You can also visit the website.